Check, check. Yeah, what up, players? Welcome back off the bye week for another episode of the Ravens RPO presented by the Player One podcast. I am your host, Tyrone Jr., aka Hollywood Chamber. If this is your first time tuning in, what up, player? You've been here, you decided to return. Welcome back, player. I appreciate you all. Look. Stop the music, stop the music. Look, we gonna jump right into it, man. You thought I was ducking? I, I wasn't ducking, man. We lost to the Eagles. I needed the bye week just as bad as my boys did. We're gonna break it down. I will start by saying that was a good game, a good experience. I am not worried if we happen to come across this team again. If we come across this team again, that means it will be in a Super Bowl. So that's already off to a good start. But trust me, this was a good measuring stick to see where we are, how we stand. You know, um, mistakes in these type of games are so much more costly. It's something you can really grow from. Decision making, all of that, it'll eat you up, especially going into a bye week. Because usually you have your game, you get a day or two, and you got to forget about it because you have another game coming right up. But for this game, we had a whole extra week to look back and think on what we could have done, shouldn't have done, all of that. So I know for my team, my squad, I'm not stressing. I think this was a good learning moment. Let's jump into it though. I ain't gonna have y'all here all day, all night. Uh, why did it jump to the back? First play. First play. Uh, there's a point I'm about to try and prove with you all. When it comes to all the good quarterbacks, I spoke on this. All the great quarterbacks, the great offenses out there. A lot of the really good offenses or really good offensive attacks take what the defense gives. What I mean by that is let's not force any crazy passes that are in small windows or that are difficult to throw. If they want to give us some space to catch the ball and run with it, let's take that. Right here. Lamar. Lamar is a great, one of the greatest. Back to back MVPs. Come on, man. I'm not about to sit here and bash the dude. This is my dog, okay? But there's times where I just get a bit frustrated with his decision making. We all know he's great. He knows more than everyone. He's great. He's done it 1,000 times and more. This play right here, they're playing coverage. They got everything kind of locked down. We are running crossing routes. It's 3rd and 9. We're in field goal range, so if we don't get this, okay, we can get 3 points out of it. But since it's 3rd and 9, I think it's a better time to take the safer throw. What I mean by that, Lamar looks at Mark Andrews right here, who's cutting across, running a bunch of crossing routes. So if they're in man, we can kind of have the guys rub off of each other, and the defenders will bump into each other, and somebody's going to be open. This play right here, everyone's still covered, but Lamar sees this right here. He's focused on Mark Andrews.
It's 3rd and 9 from
Right there, Bateman. All this space right here, the check down. This is pretty much a check down. A check down is your last option. If nothing else up the field works, you throw it to what's kind of like right in front of you, right off to the side. This is the check down, but this is even covered. Even though you want this mismatch, that dude can't guard him, Justice Hill in the open field. But this right here, wide open.
the
But
pocket.
Lamar decides to
Lofton.
take the chance, and it's a good idea, but the positioning leaves it. It has to be a great throw. It's not the greatest throw. Lamar didn't have the best night. He missed quite a few targets, and some of the completions he did have, we have to give more credit to the receiver for being able to go and get that ball. So Lamar, I mean, everyone has an off night. Lamar didn't have the best night, but in those cases, let's take the easier throws. It touches your hands though. You gotta catch that. You gotta catch that. Yo, as I keep doing that, no. What was that? 49.
Now it's 3rd and 9 from
Oh, he's wide open, wide open, wide open.
the pocket, lofting it.
Oh, Mark. Yo, what? Am I hitting a button?
Inside the 5 and just out of reach.
Alright. Moving forward. That's the one. Second play. Very similar situation. Very similar.
So whoever's playing the best at the time, because these guys are all so close.
Throws the check down. Look what's wide open. Wide open. Here we go. Let's see. 2nd and 4, especially when it's a short situation like this. You don't have to go. And the 2nd down, we'll take that. 2 more yards, 3 more yards.
The best at the time.
Everyone's with everyone. Derrick Henry coming out the backfield, uncovered. Easy, because they blitzed the extra man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I told you guys, I like to send 5 every time. But the flaw of sending 5 is if you don't get there. And look, who is he covering? He's covering Likely, who stayed back to help pass protect. But the pass protection was off because the man got free. And this guy is just picking dirt. But the little check down, take what's given to you. And look at this. Derrick Henry in the open field. Nobody wants to be this guy right here.
Over to Henry.
Nobody wants that. Let's move forward. It's fine. I'm not going to stress, man. This right here, Lamar. As great as you are, your awareness has to be better in this situation. 3rd and 5. Field goal range. For most kickers, this is an easy field goal. 3rd and 5. Field goal range. You do not want to lose yards on this play. Anything forward is a bonus, especially when you can take the lead with 3. Let's try to get the first. We want to score, of course, but 5 yards. That's all we need. Let's not do too much. Let's not lose yards. 3rd and 5. Lamar Jackson.
3rd and 5.
Also, this play design is built to work right here. I spoke on this before. A lot of the good offensive attacks have these pick routes. TikTok fans beat me up for calling out pick routes not too long ago because it wasn't coming from my team. It was happening from the other team, the Bengals, who have one of the best quarterbacks in the league, stat-wise at least. Most yards, all that good stuff. But these pick routes, 3rd and 5, they're built for these short situations. Look at this. All this chaos right here. Zay Flowers is our option. This guy right here is to set a screen. He sets a screen. Zay Flowers right there. But Lamar's looking upfield. I watched this play multiple times. I believe it's because the extra pressure was coming right here. So this wasn't a window. Look at this. This is not a window. You can't really see. You got 2 guys coming straight at you. You can't see Zay. So he's looking upfield. This is also why I wish they'd give us the other camera angle, man. Give us the camera angle where we can see the end zone. When we're within 30 yards, let us see the end zone so we can see what's happening upfield. Us as viewers have to sit here and just hope for the best. I hate it. You can't take a sack, though. Lamar, you can't take a sack right there. You can't take a sack right here. Run if you have to. Again, let's gain some yards. Let's not lose yards. Can't see. So I think Lamar's looking at him because it looks like this guy's playing out here. So it looks like the seam's opening up. So Lamar's watching this because all of this chaos right here. Lamar sees that. He's waiting. It hasn't opened up yet. We don't have the camera angle to see, but it hasn't opened up yet. If he looks this way, maybe he sees it early, but he was so locked in on that on Isaiah Likely going upfield.
Jackson
Right here. You gotta. Oh man, you gotta do something. You can't take a sack. Now look at us. Getting sacked at the 31-yard line.
Punt was there also.
And watch what happens from this.
Who made the 50-yarder with 3 seconds.
Our kicker, my dog, Justin Tucker, who is going through a slump right now. Ravens flock. Y'all got to stop counting my man's out. It does not help when y'all are bashing and just hating. We have the best kicker ever. He can go through a slump, but also let's not point fingers at him, man. Lamar, why did you set him up for this? You know he's struggling. Let him get some easy layups, some easy extra points. Get his confidence back up. Don't have him having to don't have him have to climb that wall that he's ran into. Don't make him do that. Let's lower the wall for him.
To go in the first half. Here's Tucker. And that kick. Wide left.
Oh, well done.
He misses the kick. Everyone's panicking on our end. Go hire a new kicker. Go find someone off the street. Yada yada. That's my dog Justin Tucker. I'm wearing his jersey right now. You can see it on my shoulder. Let's go. That's my dog. I'm not counting him out, man. I have faith. This bye week should be good. Let's give him some easy ones, man. Get his confidence up. We shouldn't have to depend on him. We have to about to be potentially 3-time MVP. Why are we depending on our field goal kicker? Let's score the ball. So, I talked about the checkdowns. Take what the defense gives you. 3rd and 7. Our offense has started picking up momentum. This is what we need. 3rd and 7. You got man, all this open space right here. 3rd and 7.
37, Tony.
Look at that pick route right there. That was a pick route. So he could Tylen Wallace can run a slant. Maybe Deontay Johnson. Maybe this is when Deontay refused to come into the game. I don't know what that's about, man. I was hoping we got to use him, but him not being on the field, him getting suspended from the team, I don't know what that's about, man. But I will say Tylen Wallace, that's my dog. But this ain't, he's not the quickest guy. Deontay Johnson, that should be him right here. Oh, he's running the fish route, so that's not even there. But look at the check down right here. Lamar already released it, but he's looking upfield. He wants to go deep. He likes to make big plays, but do that stuff on 1st and 2nd down, not on 3rd down. Let's take the yards. Worst case scenario, again, we're down 3. Well, we're down 2. We can take the lead with 3. Come on. Check downs are easy. The defense is all up the field. Justice Hill, give him the ball right here.
Lamar going for the big one. Going for the big one.
You gotta get that. You gotta bring that down, Nelson. I'm not mad. So like that's what I'm saying. I'm not mad at Lamar, but if you look at these receivers, Nelson Aguilar, then you have Zay Flowers, Tylen Wallace, Nelly. He used to be an Eagle, so this would be a good game for him to make a play. But Nelly, we can't depend on that. You don't. This isn't our wide receiver 1. This isn't our wide receiver 2. I don't know where Bateman's at. I think he was injured by now. Come on, KYP. Know your personnel. I hate that I'm still on this. I've been rapping, but this is more important right now. I'm gonna get to the next game.
37.
But check down, man. Check down.
Tony.
Right here. You got to see it opening up. He sees the throw. He said, "Nah, I'm making this throw because I'm MV3, Lamar Jackson." But I'm just taking it like, man. Or why don't you run a little? You've been running so much all season. Run a little more. But I feel it.
Lamar
Nelly's
going
his
for the big
boy.
one.
That's a tough throw to make. Tough catch. He doesn't have a lot of space. You got to drop that in the bucket.
Going for the big one. It is caught. No, it didn't take it
No,
all the way to the
no
ground.
catch. And then look what happens.
From
Fourth and seven,
Perkins, your
53
thoughts
yards.
for the lead.
No,
Tucker's got a hook.
no.
This time wide right.
I hate to watch it again, man. I hate to. All right. Anyways, that's that, man. Look, again, I'm not upset with what happened, man. It's like we will grow from this. We will come back a better team. We get the bye week, and then we get to go to New York in this beautiful stadium. All I ask is that we make it out healthy. This stadium has been known to have a turf monster. Numbers don't lie. This place is bad luck for players. I don't want any of our players doing too much. This game is not that big a game. Don't do too much out here. We can win the game without doing too much. This team put up 11 points. The New York Giants put up 11 points. That is not we should not be threatened. They're on like a 5-game losing streak. They're 2 and 10. We should be able to come out here and handle business and pack things up third quarter, midway, third quarter. We should be able to pack things up. Should be running the clock out. Just all right. Let's hurry up. Let's get everyone home. Fresh week. We coming off of a bye week. Fresh legs. Come on, man. All right. So I did what I'm supposed to. I had to go do my digging and watch this game and figure out what we need to pay attention to. It was hard to find much to worry about. I had to I circled some plays, but then I went back and I was like, nah, that's not worthy of the Player One podcast. But this play right here, this play is worthy because we're again, this field is already dangerous. The turf is dangerous by itself, but we're bringing Lamar Jackson, two-time MVP, to New York to play against a two-win team. I don't want none of my players getting hurt out here, especially Lamar. But look at this. You know the league is trying to protect their quarterbacks. I want to shout out this guy right here on the edge. Yo, I want to shout out this guy right here on the edge because he's playing by the new rules that the NFL has. I need him to stay like this. You want to do like this with Derek Carr? You better do like this with Lamar. Watch.
And at the 48.
Uh oh. Uh oh. He done split the lineman. How? I couldn't tell you. That was too easy. But look at this. Derek, oh my gosh. Back in the day, it don't matter. You throw that ball, you still getting cleaned up at this point.
Six
Derek Carr.
defensive back.
Oh, look how nice that was.
Burns with pressure. Carr floats it up.
Interception. Yeah.
Trey Hawkins.
Good job. Good interception. First career interception. Good job. Derek Carr, who are you throwing to? I don't know. What was that? I don't know. I would hate if that was my quarterback. I'll tell you that. But watch this guy. Look how nice he is. I respect that. I hope they traded jerseys after the game. It was so kind of him. That was like maybe they're like best friends. But man, I mean it's third and 10, so you want to be smart. In a close game, 7-3 in the third quarter. Oh man, it's points are hard to come by at this point. You don't want to give up 15 yards, so I feel that. But look how nice this was.
Third and 10 at the 48. Six defensive backs.
Ugh. He just, ugh. And then Derek Carr, what the hell, boy?
Carr floats it up.
Look at that duck.
But it's intercepted. Picked off
Oh
Trey
man.
Hawkins.
Okay.
His
Next
first
play.
career interception
Next
in
play.
the
Next play.
National
Next play.
Football
So
League.
we'll let them celebrate. But following drive, Drew Lock. We ain't worried about no Drew Lock. I can tell you that. This is a good game for our defense to come out here and bring the pressure. Let's make him have a long day. Let's make him have trouble sleeping at night after this game. We want him to have nightmares of our blitz packages, of our corner blitz that he didn't see coming. I want him to have. Come on now, Drew Lock. Look, they're going. Looks like man across the board. They applying pressure. But the downfall of applying pressure like this, if any of these guys get beat quickly, oh, that's a lot of space, a lot of green behind them.
Second down
It's
and
risky. You got to have confidence in your cornerbacks, or they got to know they have help above. But this is kind of crazy. Three guys, I wouldn't want my guys pressuring. I want him to back up a little bit first off. Why you got to be right there? He's not going to throw that ball right there. No hike and throw it right there. You got space. You don't got no need.
10, 9:21
But
to
look,
go in the third. Lock off the play, fake slips it
good throw,
in,
good
and
catch.
Rondale Robinson hangs on.
8 yards. But there's a problem with stuff like that. When a quarterback makes a nice little tight window throw like that, the confidence can jump. Maybe not the best throw, but it was a great throw. I'll say maybe not the best idea, but it was a great throw. So it worked. But now the following play, look what happens. Look what happens. This quarterback, he thinks he can make throws like that now. His confidence is up. He's racing the play clock. You only need 2 yards. So to go shotgun in 2 yards, I'd be upset if this is my offensive scheme. If my team can't run the ball to gain 3 yards, I'm not in a good place. If we can't come up with something to get 3 yards, I'm not in a good place. But look, we in shotgun. This is the case. Drew Lock is our quarterback. We're 2-10. Maybe we're going for a touchdown call right here. I don't know. But you see, that's what I like. I like one guy off a little bit so you can kind of feel. I like this type of matchup. It going man. Going man. Got a little help right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like it could be 5-on-5. There's pressure. He might be guarding the running back. It's man. And then he might be free to drop back or go.
Third and 2.
Looks like they rush 4. They bail out. He drops back. They rush 4. You got 6 blockers. Oh no. He done got through. He got they're only rushing 4. But look, watch this. This is the play right here. This is the play. They're only rushing 4. That means 7 people are in coverage. 3rd and 2. You needed 2 yards.
Lock with pressure up the middle.
He wasn't trying to get hit.
Throw
Oh my gosh. You gotta
is
catch that.
deflected.
Chase Young.
Almost intercepted.
I remember they were trying to
Chase
say the
Young
Ravens were trying
nearly
to make a
had the
play to
pick
get
and
this
hit him
man.
right. 3rd and 2. And
I
Rondale
was good off
Robinson
that
hangs
idea.
on.
And the fact that they're dropping, like, I guess that's the defensive scheme, like, doing the unthinkable. But no, I'm not dropping Chase Young back into coverage. I don't care. You might as well. He should have rushed himself. He should have rushed too. But
Third.
for the quarterback, selfish play right here. He was not trying to get hit. And after that last play where he threw that little zip and it worked, he thought he could do it again off his back foot. That ain't gonna work.
Lock with pressure up the middle.
Ah!
Throws
Huh.
deflected.
And then where was it going? Where was it going in between 3 people? That's the last time
3rd
I'm
and
gonna
2.
play it.
Lock with pressure up the middle. Throw.
1, 2,
Throws
3. You crazy boy, you crazy.
almost.
All right, last play, last play. I've been rapping. This ain't. Maybe I missed y'all because I took the week off. I had a good weekend. It was a busy weekend, a work weekend. My weekend, my actual weekend starts tomorrow. When this episode is released, I'm gonna be getting my feet did at the nail shop. Get my little pedicure on, self care. Here we go. This play right here, I wrote on my notes LMAO. So let's see what this is about. Oh, I remember. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and close my notes up right now. This is how we wrap this one up. Look, this Giants team has no idea what they're doing out there. Either they're playing a lot of replacements. I didn't look into the depth chart. There's no need when they're 2-10. But this right here should not have happened. I don't care who's on the field or what. Either your defense is too complex for your personnel, or your personnel is just not good enough to run these types. So you need to dumb it down. So the same answer, same. Your defense is too complex for your personnel. It's obvious right here. They go five wide. It's spread, but they put their running back in motion to be a receiver. So it's five wide. Your personnel doesn't have to change. Linebackers typically guard the running backs. But if they do this, they do it late so they can see if they can pull your man out there. If they're a man, then the linebacker's going to go with him. But in this case, these linebackers don't know what's going on. Looks like a safety right here or maybe a linebacker. But this linebacker's trying to tell him that's your man. Or they're trying to figure out, look, they're trying to figure out who goes where. It's 5 seconds left on the play clock. You don't know your assignments. When stuff like this happens, there has to be some type of call.
2 yards
Oh
later,
my
it's
God, I keep doing that. There has to be some type of call. Just a default, like, you know what? Scratch that. Let's go to our base defense. Drop to zone. Or go straight man or something. But either way, look, they're all focused on this guy. What about him?
down and 10 at the 11.
Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. Who's he guarding? Oh, he's guarding him. Who's guarding this guy? Oh my gosh, no. Wide open.
Hard to throw again. Wide
Oh
open
my
and into the
gosh,
end
you
zone.
can't do that, man.
Untouched. Jawan throwing.
I just want y'all to watch this, man. This is crazy. If this is my defense, I gotta look in the mirror if I'm the defensive coordinator. What happened? Why do my players go out there and represent me like this? You mean to tell me first and goal?
32 yards later, it's
Oh my gosh, they don't know the call. And does he decide to blitz because he's not sure?
first down and 10 at the 11.
He decides just to blitz. Maybe that's his man. He was yelling at this guy, and he overlooked this guy maybe. Who knows? Either way,
Hard to throw again. Wide open
wide
and into
open.
the end
That's
zone.
crazy.
Untouched. Jawan.
Couldn't be my team, I tell you that. I quit. But look, man, I'm sorry. I talked a lot today. I promise. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet next episode. It's just I had to talk about that Philly game because that was such a big deal, a big game, and we dropped the ball. I feel like we played down. We're better than what we put out there, but it is what it is. We move forward. We gotta finish the week strong, finish the season strong. I'm not stressing. Justin Tucker, we gotta stop setting him up to go kick the ball 12 yards further than what it was the play before. Stuff like that, man. Let's keep it simple. Let's score some points. Let's play some football. Thank you for tuning in. That's going to be it for this week's episode of the Player One Podcast, the RPO, Ravens RPO, and the Player One Podcast. And I appreciate y'all who tuned in. Drop a comment. Shout out Season Good. Do a candle giveaway. Drop a comment, man. I'm tallying up the people who are commenting, and then I'm gonna be sending them out soon enough. Don't you worry. Shout out Beat, Keeks on the beats. Shout out Kellen on the logo.